northeast.
Yeah.
Then
I
turn
can make my car payment.
That was up. Expensive as fuck. Alright, that look like that. Yeah, beef steak. Go ahead, go ahead. Man, boy, it's chilly like some snow. Chilly willy like that.
What up? Man, I took that bitch down yesterday.
What?
This and it fell just a few minutes ago. It's still holding though. I hope it don't fall. I mean, once you take them down, man, the sticky's pretty much gone, isn't it?
Somewhat, but not really.
Drive southwest. Then turn right onto Yadkin Road. Drive southeast.
Why do I feel like I need to turn
In
my
200
headlights
feet,
on?
turn right onto
Well, I
Santa
feel
Fe
like he's on the
Drive.
snow today.
Turn right onto Yadkin
Bro.
Road.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it look like some snow shit out here,
Continue
yo.
for 1 mile.
She look crazy.
Brain of trees. Hey.
It's a blunt. You already know me.
Yeah, hey.
That's why I can ride.
Hey.
I got my little.
Just as long as I get a no charge for Gumpy.
Oh man, we ain't getting nothing, bro. I can eat this little shit. I don't bring nothing that I can't eat. Don't worry. I don't bring nothing that I can't get
That
away.
Doughboy?
Where?
Right here.
Yeah. I heard his thing blew horn earlier. Shit, fuck, he creeping and shit this morning. I'm on his little route.
I don't know, he's blowing up at the Chinese restaurant. I know he looked at us because we were blowing the horn. He'll be calling in a minute.
I thought that was crazy when somebody blew the horn just now when we was at the Murphy's. I kind of thought it was him just for the hell of it, and he passed by and he right there. Damn. Can you buy those? You can't buy those. I can rent those. Damn. That's cool. That's like California trip right there.
Hey,
I drive
you want to go on a trip, you get missing for 2 weeks, be like, CC, I'm going.
Quarter mile.
I want to go on the road.
You need your social security card and a picture of your ID, and you can ride with anytime you want. Where the fuck is this place?
Where you going?
It's called...
Turn left.
It's probably right here in the Japanese Chinese restaurant or something.
6451C Yadkin
No.
Road.
It's
Fayetteville, North
called,
Carolina 28303.
something.
United States
Zombie?
will be on the left.
Two Rim Home Restaurant.
Oh, right here.
Right there.
Oh, yeah. Used to be right by the strip club.
6451 21C Yadkin Road,
House of Sins?
Fayetteville, North Carolina
Oh, I had no idea.
28303.
Yeah, House of Sins.
United
Right
States is
there.
on
Look
the
at that
line.
Maserati truck. Look at my Maserati that I want. Look at my Mazzy that I want. There's the Mazzy.
Order should be ready for pickup at 103.
The game about to come on. The game is on. I gotta turn my game on. Hold on.
Get it started. With the Seahawks at 12-3, the Panthers at 8-7. Seattle had a wild win over the Rams, 38-37, a thriller. And this will be a touchdown to open up for the Panthers. And Bryce Young, what he's done, the command that he has shown in year 3, he's just looked like a different player, JJ.
Yes, he's continued to get more comfortable throughout the years and especially throughout this season. You look at his last 5 games, 10 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, clearly finding a rhythm, clearly becoming to get a relationship with Dave Canales in that offense.
Now, Canales told us his dream is to play good football in all phases of the game. He said that's happened a lot this year. They believe that they can beat any other way, but they also know they can lose to any time. As they open up at the 35.
Good football is the dream of a lot of coaches.
I would say that's a recurring dream for many. The handoff to Dalvin. Takes the ball.
Come on. Okay.
Across the 45. That's a first down run for Rico Dowdle. Nice acceleration. Imanolori eventually brings him down.
They're going to want to get Dowdle going early in this game to try and help open up the pass by getting the run game involved. We've got a player down here.
Yeah, it's Jatavion Sanders, the talented tight end, in his second year from Texas. Nice option for Bryce Young in the pass game.
You're going to see he just gets rolled up on the back here at the end of this play, unfortunately.
Inauspicious way to open up for the Carolina Panthers. We'll step aside.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the protection of this guard. But getting that guard.
Where do we even get this guy?
Kevin Barnes, the Franklin Elementary. Okay, stop! Stop! Guys, actually, the city ordinance.
Come on, get ready. I need you to ball 5-0.
You think I have a shot to make the team?
No.
Respect the best, respect the best.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Lowe's knows tackling projects now means you can football Sunday.
Ready?
It's Saturday.
Dave's ready.
We're flying, Dave.
Let's go.
Plenty of runtime, and it's even got turbo mode.
That's what they called me in college.
I bet they did.
There's going out to eat, and then there's going all out with Platinum. There's nothing like having an in with Priority Notify and turning a regular Thursday into the day you tried this, and this. And with up to $400 in Resi credit, there's nothing like having an excuse to do it all over again. Nothing like Platinum Nights and realizing the place lives up to the hype. With dining benefits at over 10,000 Resi restaurants. There's nothing like Platinum.
After the Colonel made his hot and spicy wings, he needed the perfect pairing. So he invented the potato. No need to look that up. It's true. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. Backed by obsessive demand, KFC wings and witches.
CBS Wednesday. Spend the night with CBS live in Music City. Join hosts Hardy and Bert Kreischer, along with Jason Aldean, Lainey Wilson, Bailey Zimmerman, and more. New Year's Eve live, Nashville's Big Bash. CBS Wednesday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by KFC. Wings and wedges are back at KFC. Lowe's. Tackle your to-do list early with Lowe's to earn your Sunday. And by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Jatavion Sanders needed help getting up. Needed assistance to get to the blue tent. That happened on the first play from scrimmage. Carolina has a first down. Swing pass. Spin that along the perimeter. It's a loss of 2.
here coming on, obviously as a rookie, 5 receiving touchdowns in the last 5 games. But this Seattle Seahawks defense at every single level, they have playmakers. They have the second fewest points per game in the NFL, and Mike McDonald is a defensive genius. So that's a battle we're watching today.
Carolina coming off the 23-20 win over Tampa Bay. They had lost 4 straight to the Buccaneers prior to last week. Now they've got the lead in the NFC South. Young, his receiver fell down on the play, and it was McMillan. Incomplete, 3rd and long.
Bryce Young felt the blitz coming. He had a free hitter, so he got the ball out of his hands quick. It was just a slip here at the top of his route by McMillan, unable to turn around and get his hands on that ball.
And Sanders being carted off. JJ, they opened up with 3 tight ends in that first formation.
They were in 13 personnel, and clearly that was going to be part of their game plan, so we'll have to watch how they adjust, knowing that their top tight end is now out, apparently.
Trimble and Evans, the other 2. 3rd and 12. Holds up. Young's going to run. He slides, and well short of the first down. He picks up just 3 yards out near midfield. Drake Thomas made sure that he didn't get more.
They bring a ton of pressure from the top of your screen here, but it's picked up very well by the Carolina Panthers. Just nowhere to go with the football down the field, and Bryce Young scrambles, but with all those eyes looking back at the quarterback in the zone defense, they're very easily able to rally up and make the tackle.
Veteran Sam Martin will kick it away, signed as a free agent. Played with Detroit, Denver, and Buffalo. He does get that one off. Shaheed, dangerous, fair catch called for, brings it in cleanly at the 18-yard line, just a 35-yard kick. Sam Darnold, he has led this team to a 12-3 record. He's playing on his 4th team in the last 4 years, but the Seahawks certainly validated him with the big contract during the offseason, and he has made them look really smart in that decision.
He certainly has. He's earned it. The only quarterback in history to go back-to-back years of 12-plus wins with 2 different teams. He's come in and just done exactly what he did last year to start that year and played some great football. I mean, that throw to Cooper Kupp on the sideline last week in the overtime period was just incredible.
15 yards of offense against the Rams, which sounds really impressive, and then you look and you realize they gave up a franchise record 581 to LA, but won the game.
It was a great game as a fan.
It was. Pick the handoff, Darnold, off the boot, will throw. That ball was tipped and nearly picked off. J.C. Horn was there and got a piece for Carolina.
J.C. Horn, it falls right into his lap. Wanham gets up in the face of Darnold, puts the pressure on, gets a hand on it, and just a fluttering ball might have been the reason for Horn not reeling this one in. Possibly just hits his hands in an awkward way, but what could have been for the Carolina Panthers right there. Great start. Now the crowd is really into this right out of the gate.
Down in 10 for Seattle. Darnold. Incomplete. It hit the hand of Smith and Jigba. And it's 3rd and 10 for the Seahawks. All right, a key on this end when Seattle has the football against his Carolina D.
Yeah, it's all about Jackson Smith and Jigba on that Seattle offense. He has 44% of Seattle's receiving yards. That's the most since 2012. Brandon Marshall had the higher percentage for the Chicago Bears. And then Jason named a Pro Bowler, has 5 interceptions on the season. Saw him almost add a 6th there earlier, but how do they match him up? Do they put him man-to-man, or do they stay with their traditional zone defense?
It's a nickel package here for Carolina. It's a 3rd and long for Seattle. Darnold, he fires to the sideline, and it's hauled in for a first down. Smith and Jigba matched up with the former Seahawk, Mike Jackson, and he wins the one-on-one for 13 yards.
Yeah, Mike Jackson is playing pretty far off here, and he gives a huge cushion to JSN, and he's able to just run straight to the sticks, chop his feet, and catch the ball for a first down. Just have to have a little bit tighter coverage there on such a long 3rd down.
Jackson Smith and Jigba told our group this scheme allows him to be more versatile. Every round in the book, it's all about run blocking. You're playing chess out there. away from the first tackle, but the second wave brings him down. Effort from Walker just to get a yard as Mike Jackson helped make the stop along with Roseboom. Injuries always a factor, as we know, certainly this time of year. Charles Cross starting left tackle out with a hamstring injury on the defensive side. Trevin Wall, shoulder injury. And Churchill Wharton is out today for the Carolina Panthers with a hamstring issue. And he had the early injury to Sanders. Second down and 9. Darnold. Plenty of time initially. Now tries to spin out of trouble. He's circling. And he just desperately throws it away as he got out of the pocket. Travis Gibson put the heat on Sam Darnold.
Initially from this Seattle offensive line, giving Sam Darnold the pocket, but it's the persistence from the Carolina D-line. You see Derek Brown there in the middle.
JJ, did he get that to the line of scrimmage?
No, he did not. That's going to be an intentional ground. He was out of the pocket, but did not get the ball all the way to the line of scrimmage. Number 14.
Time referee Carl Jeffers delivering the message. Intentional grounding on Darnold and the Seahawks.
The line of scrimmage is the 32-yard line right here. You're going to see that he needs to get it there, but he was way behind it. He just wasn't able to get it.
That is a loss of 21 yards on the penalty. So they're staring at a 3rd and 30 on Seattle's opening drive of the day. Motion man Cup, they're just going to run it with Walker. Tries to redirect it, he will. Walker cuts it to the perimeter. And he's out of bounds, short of the original line of scrimmage, but got back a chunk of yards, 16 on the play. Nick Scott helped chase him towards the outside.
Great start for the Carolina defense. Some of that pressure up the middle on the intentional grounding was from Derek Brown, who this week talked about how he felt he was numbed for the Pro Bowl. He was playing with an anger and an aggressiveness. Defensive coordinator Jero Rivero said, that's good for us.
One Pro Bowler for Carolina. 6 for Seattle. Dixon the punt. There were 2 receivers back there. And a fair catch called for by Jimmy after the 53-yard move. On a defense. Early. First quarter action continues here shortly.
Engines red, are you listening? On to drive, fuel efficient. It's a beautiful story. We're happy for miles. Driving in a Honda.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda wonderland of your own with a great offer on a fun-to-drive new Honda. Hurry into your local Honda dealer and experience the wonder of Happy Honda Days today.
Every NFL game day. FanDuel, play your game.
Introducing Chipotle's new high-protein menu with real chicken, grilled fresh, no antibiotics, no fillers, ever. Starting at $3.50, packed with protein. Chipotle's new high-protein menu is real protein you want to eat. Chipotle, for real.
When you make your dip super creamy with almonds, your new boyfriend can know nothing about football.
Oh, he touched it down.
Bro, that's the other team. And still fit in just fine.
Have you tried the dip?
Oh, great fumble.
Great fumble? That's a Hail Mayo.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. You put on the biggest event of the year every single weekend, surviving the strongest storms, meeting chaos with composure. Roll up your sleeves to roll out the red carpet, because the end of the night for you is the beginning of the rest of their lives. You are a
This isn't just combat. It's cinema. The new home of UFC, Paramount Plus.
Happy holidays, everybody, here in Charlotte, North Carolina. The Seahawks. Rico Dowdle in the backfield, shotgun formation for Young and the Panthers. Young out of the pocket, on the move, little flip, makes the connection with Dowdle. And he picks up 4 yards on the short pass. NFL Today update. Our first of the day to New York and Adam Shine.
Hi, and JJ, the Bucs strike first. Baker Mayfield, Chris Godwin, captain of the two-play drive to Tampa. 7-0. Bucs going first. Back to you.
Well, maybe the Panthers are not scoreboard watching, but apparently we are.
Oh, we are absolutely scoreboard watching.
That's part of the job.
Yeah, we don't have to focus on beating the Seahawks. We just focus on what's going on in the NFL.
Try to inform people around the country. Hand off to Dowdle, and he falls forward for a yard. Let's go back to the Sam Darnold play from earlier, JJ.
This is really interesting, Aya, because I'm not sure many people know this. The line of scrimmage extends all the way to out of bounds. So the ball can cross anywhere out of bounds, but you're going to see somebody on the sidelines touch it right here. And you cannot then assume that the ball would have crossed the line of scrimmage even out of bounds. So that's why it was ultimately ruled intentional grounding.
3rd down and 5 at the 25 with Hubbard now in the backfield. Swinging, Hubbard trying to break a tackle. Cannot. He gets spun down by Ernest Jones. Has been a tackling machine, not just this year, but for an extended period of time in the NFL.
Extremely underrated player. He leads Seattle with 116 tackles, 5 interceptions, and you can see why. Just gets out there to the edge, makes a great tackle. He's the only player in the NFL with over 85 tackles and over 5 interceptions. Fantastic player in that Seattle defense.
110-plus tackles in each of the last 4 years. He's been with the Rams, Tennessee, and Seattle. So the Panthers go 3 and out. Sam Martin will punt it for the second time. They got some pressure again. This time he gets all of it. Shaheed's going to have some room to work from the 17. Spun down at the 31. It's a 13-yard return, a 58-yard kick. And there is an injured Panther on the play. We'll get to the come back, no score. Seahawks, Panthers, here on CBS.
I got this old thing in the bill in the store where I got it. Figured you could beat it with a better deal than one of these big boys.
That doesn't work that way.
Well, at Verizon, anyone can bring in their AT&T or T-Mobile bill and they'll give you a better deal.
Oh, Verizon was pricey.
No, better deal, best 5G network. Back to the TV. Does it come higher than 8K? Because I don't like this one.
Ma'am, take your TV and go. Bring your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store for a better deal today.
Guess you're not as cool as Verizon.
You don't know that?
What's up, Carl Nation? It's your number one broker with the best full-service wealth management skills in the biz.
Actually, I'm seeing something from Schwab.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Schwab lets you invest and trade on your own.
And if you want, they can even manage it for you.
Not to mention, Schwab has a team of specialists for taxes, insurance, and estate planning, all with low fees.
We're experiencing technical difficulties.
Carl.
Nope. Not going down, but not going right.
Schwab, a modern approach to wealth management.
Hey, Baker, what about killing that whole let Baker bake thing? That's what I do. I bake. You don't get it. A lot of people are saying that football's just selling food. Hey, Baker, show the guys your new celebration. Put it in the oven? Yeah, put it in the oven. No, Baker, don't put it in the oven. Oh, I'm putting it in the oven. Don't put it in the oven. No, don't shake off the heat. No, do not close the oven door. That's how the conspiracy theorists went. Come on, nobody seriously thinks I'm out here selling bread. When football makes you hungry, order Uber Eats.
Casey, I could sure use another door kicker.
I'll drive.
We do this job because others can't. Guess the training wheels are off.
Nope.
Protectors. Marshals. New series, CBS Sunday, March 1st.
Base leg, huh?
The NFL on
on CBS is sponsored by Verizon, the best 5G network. There's only one best. And by Uber Eats. When football makes you hungry, order Uber Eats.
Special teams, played for the Rams and Green Bay. Takes over the 30-yard line with 8:27 to go here in the first. Handoff for Walker, who bounces off the tackle and then veers out of bounds at the 35-yard line. They have a two-headed monster with Walker and Charbonnet. Charbonnet gets a lot of his reps in goal-to-go situations, thus a whole bunch of touchdowns. And this was the injury to Rochelle.
See 33 in there.
Second down and 5 here for the Seahawks. They come in ranked 7th in total offense, 3rd in scoring, and 29.5 points per game. Darnold gets blasted. Trayvon Merrick came firing out of a cannon. Loss of 10.
Let's go Panthers. What up, Rojo? What up, Rojo?
Trayvon Merrick not fooled at all. He's just going to fly into the backfield here and come up and make a play on Sam Darnold. And talking to the coaches during the week, he works with the offensive line, the outside linebackers coach every Thursday during special teams periods on pass rushing, on sacking the quarterback. A lot of times DBs, when they rush the quarterback, can't quite make the tackle at the point. He has no problem there.
And another third down and long. They're running it to Charbonnet. He's got a first down and nearly busted one. Out to midfield. Zach Charbonnet with a 25-yard rip as Smith Wade eventually got contact with him.
Cooper Kupp doesn't do a ton on this play, but he does just enough to spring this at the start, and then Charbonnet does the rest, making a play, but that play was almost dead before it ever got started.
So, first down for Seattle at midfield. They stick with the ground game, and Charbonnet sticks the helmet down. Forward progress will get him 2 yards.
I was down on the field before the game talking with some of these Seattle coaches, and they said even though Cooper Kupp's numbers may not be what they've been before in his career, his addition to this locker room, what he's done in terms of leadership and leading the way and showing guys how it's done, has permeated through the whole team.
Well, there's no doubt that Smith and Jigba has picked up some tips. He was already advanced for his age, and now being around Cooper Kupp has been an added element in year number 3 for JSN. Darnold, the toss to the 40, catch made. Smith and Jigba. He actually moved backwards trying to get himself a runway for extra yards, and it cost him a first down.
Yeah, I think initially when he caught it, he wasn't across the line, but just finding a spot here in the zone, making the catch, a great blitz pickup by Charbonnet in the backfield. Merritt was once again bringing the pressure, but we've got a third and short here for the Seahawks.
They hurry to the line, tight formation. Bobby Oots fullback is in there and flags fly. They're pointing in the Carolina direction. They were trying to get the Panthers flat-footed. A.J. Barner.
Encroachment, number 93 defense.
The tight end was going to take the snap and never got to that play.
And one of the best times to use the hard count is in these push-push situations because everybody's so geared up. Everybody's trying to make sure they do their best to stop that play, that you can easily get those twitchy guys up front to jump, and clearly there worked.
And LeBrian Ray was the guilty party. So this drive continues now for Seattle. They're in Carolina territory at the 35.5. Darnold. Pocket holds up. Touchdown. Sam Darnold was trying to get that one off cleanly, but it was hit by Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown playing football too. Bobby Brown rapping.
Look at this. Quinn Ewers ties the game. First pass passing touchdown of his career. 63 yards. 7-7. Back to you.
I have a feeling that we're going to be checking in with Adachon quite a bit.
I would imagine there'll be a lot of Miami Heat fan on our screens today.
We want to put you inside the mind of the producer. No score here. Seattle and Carolina, 2nd and 10 for the Seahawks.
Come on,
Sniffed out right away. Kenneth Walker, the third, and nowhere to go. Christian Roseboom, three in the boom. It's a loss of 2.
Roseboom just shakes the offensive guard, gets into the backfield, and grabs onto the leg. Great play there by the middle linebacker.
Roseboom's been quite a bargain in 1 year, $2.5 million. 105 tackles entering action today. This is now a 3rd and 12. From the gun, Darrell, he fires. It's caught by Smith and Jigba. Short of the first down, but gives them better field position for a field goal try. 8-yard pickup.
Jackson Smith and Jigba's going to run a slant here. Mike Jackson is lined up man-to-man on him. And yes, he catches the ball, but he doesn't get any yards after the catch, which is going to be a major key in this game. Credit Mike Jackson there for the tight coverage.
Jason Myers, 11 years in the NFL. This is a 48-yard attempt. He's got a long of 57 this year, career long of 61. Stoll snaps it. Dixon holds it. The kick right down the middle. And Seattle scores first. 3-0 lead for the Seahawks late stages of this opening quarter.
Introducing Subway's new Sub Club. Now members get every 4th foot long free. 4th foot long's free. Fix my fibula later.
4 foot long's free. Forget the fabric sale, Francine. Folks are freaking out over 4 foot long free.
I'm being told this is legal evil from Liberty Mutual, who helps save you hundreds by customizing your car insurance.
And his partner Doug is the gentleman under the security guard.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Hey, Co-Pilot.
Hey, co-pilot.
Hey, Co-Pilot. Show me how to sync my holiday lights to my music.
Let's walk through it together.
Hey, Co-Pilot, why are we so far behind?
Toy assembly has declined due to hot cocoa consumption.
You talking to your computer. Help me figure out these instructions.
Convert this recipe on my screen so it feeds 12.
14.
Can you read the HOA guidelines and make sure I'm not breaking any rules?
Adjust the inflatable reindeer so it's not crossing into the neighbor's yard.
Any wiggle room on the reindeer? I really like the reindeer.
Welcome to Survivor 50, the greatest adventure on television. Never done a season like this.
Survivor 50 is coming. Light your torch, CBS, February 25th.
Now streaming. Sheriff Country's Small Town Justice is a hit.
We do whatever it takes to protect our people.
Sheriff Country. Catch up now on Paramount Plus. New episodes return February on CBS.
You've got the game.
Get live, local, and primetime games on mobile with NFL Plus.
Our departure has been delayed.
NFL Plus. Keep the NFL in reach.
A 3-0 advantage here for Seattle over Carolina. Spend the night with CBS. Join hosts Bert Kreischer and Hardy as they celebrate with today's top country artists. New Year's Eve live. Nashville's Big Bash on CBS. So Seattle's going to kick it off after the 48-yard field goal from Myers. ETN is deep along with Dowdle. Seahawks before in the NFC in 2000. They went to the Super Bowl all 3 of those seasons. Means home field advantage, of course, and a first-round bye, the only one that gets it in the new postseason format. And off to ETN. ETN is chased out of bounds. We got injury updates. We've got Evan Washington.
Well, I saw Jatavion Sanders go down with a right ankle injury in the first series of this game. He is already out. Also worth noting, Rookie wide receiver Tenerola McMillan arrived at the stadium today under the weather, added an illness to the injury report. This is the 9 o'clock hour, received some treatment. Obviously able to play through it, but worth keeping an eye on over the course of this day. It is wet and cold down here, fellas.
Yeah, no doubt about it. McMillan comes in with 65 catches, 924 yards, 7 touchdowns. He's closing in on the Panthers' rookie receiving record. That play didn't work. Bryce Young looked like he was trying to maybe set up a run on an option. It's a loss of 2 as Mike Morris is there defensively.
Yeah, this is going to be very interesting. They're both going to go this way, and there's clearly just some form of miscommunication because it doesn't look like Hubbard is actively trying to grab the ball from Bryce, but Bryce is clearly actively trying to give him the ball. Just a little mixed up there on the play.
Going against his Mike McDonald defense. This is a challenge for anybody, certainly a young quarterback. Hubbard was the number 1 guy. Gallo performed so well in Hubbard's absence that he became the number 1 guy. Hubbard was signed to a big contract, 4 years, $33 million. Was out for most of the first half of the season as he was dealing with a calf injury.
Neither of these 2 running backs has rushed for over 85 yards since week 10. They want to get that going here today in this game.
This is a 3rd and 9. Carolina's first play from scrimmage was successful. Since then, very little. Young fires it underneath. Evans, and he's still holds. Had to get to the 45. No shot at it after the grab. It couldn't bring it in.
Picked it back up. Still short of the first down. Looks like a clear pass.
Mitchell Evans, the rookie out of Notre Dame, 5th round pick. Ran before he hauled it in.
Doesn't matter. They're going to punch either way, but I think right now they're going to give him the yardage back. Significant shot.
After replay assist, it is an incomplete pass.
Oh yeah, I seen it too.
Key is to get it right, and replay assist gets it right. Mike McDonald, we mentioned this defense. When our group spoke with him, he said, in the NFC West, it is a cauldron of creativity. You do it, you make changes, you adjust, or you will die a painful death. It's a constant evolution. These were very serious terms that he used.
Yes, and he said, this is the life we chose. You have to do it. I mean, that NFC West with the coaches they have, from McVay to Shanahan to McDonald, these guys are just brilliant minds, and they're going against each other twice a year. Yeah. The innovation, the creativity you see out of that division is just phenomenal.
So another punt here for St. Cloud. Shaheed waiting for it. Fair catch. Brings it in at the 16. 48-yard kick up into 54 to play in this opening quarter. Seattle's got the football. 3-0 lead.
It's and financial needs. Nationwide is on your side.
Avatar Fire and Dash is captivating audiences. It is the #1 week in the world.
Show me how to make thunder.
It's the best Avatar yet. Truly epic cinema. See it on the biggest screen. Avatar Fire and Dash. Rated PG-13. Now playing.
At IHG Hotels and Resorts, you can simply arrive or make entry. Stick to the agenda or experience something unexpected. With IHG's 20 hotel brands, you can guest how you guest.
This isn't just combat. It's cinema. Every strike is a frame. Every rivalry. Canvas is more than a stage.
Are you not entertained?
It's where stories live, where worlds collide, where legends are made. It's on the new home of UFC, Paramount Plus.
Week 17 continues later today on CBS and Fox, followed by Sunday Night Football as the Bears face the 49ers on NBC. Then Week 17 concludes with Monday Night Football as the Rams take on the Falcons on ESPN. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
The number 1 seed is there for the taking for the Seattle Seahawks. Currently the top seed in the NFC. 50% of those teams have reached the Super Bowl. So the incentive is clearly there. 3.3% of wild card teams have reached the Super Bowl. The weather not nearly as good when you're a wild card squad.
Seahawks clearly likes flying in clear skies better, but I feel like they're used to flying in the rain also. Here, they seem to have brought the Seattle weather. Very foggy, chilly.
That's next level preparation for the Seahawks.
They said if we're going to the East Coast and playing at 1 o'clock, we're going to at least bring our own weather.
First down from the 16. There's a lane for Walker. Stays on his feet and knocks over a defender in the process for a 10.5-yard gain. Good block from Robbie Eakes. And what this team has done in the 1 o'clock Eastern time kickoffs. Under Mike McDonald, his second year, best road record through the first 15 career games. And what they've done in this particular time period, apparently the Dark Knight rises here in Carolina. This is insane.
It looks exactly like a Batman film. I feel like Christopher Nolan's directing us today. But yes, 6-0 on the East Coast at 1 o'clock. You would think that's a challenge, but they've made it into a strength.
Darnold from the gun. He's on time to Shaheed. Shaheed has been an excellent addition, and now he is slow to get up. They're calling for the medical staff to head on over to check on Rashid Shaheed. 8-yard pickup.
He gets kind of spun around and